Hi, everybody. Okay, so I can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. This came from CNN. So CNN politics. Basically, the idea is, with no nominee, Obama can sign to fundraiser in chief. Right here, this is the best thing that I can show you. As President Barack Obama waits out the unexpectedly protracted nomination battle between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, he's stepping up his role as Democratic Party's top draw for dollars, jetting to wealthy enclaves across the country to capitalize on his popularity among deep-pocketed donors. Now, this will actually shed some light on some interesting things, folks. This comes from CNN Politics, okay? Alright, in the first 3 months of the year, Obama has held 9 fundraisers for the Democratic candidates: California, Texas, and Washington, D.C., nearly doubling his tally for the start of 2015. So he started also in 2015, but this was actually today. Because look, that says 2016, folks. Okay, this is from today. California, Texas, and Washington, D.C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over this. California, what happened? California, the West Hollywood mayor came out against Trump, and Trump's Hollywood star has been vandalized a bunch of times. In Texas, what happened, ladies and gentlemen? In Texas, there was that mob of people who were blocking the roads, basically blocking roads so that Trump could not get to Texas. And in Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, what happened? What happened in Washington, D.C.? I'll tell you exactly what happened in Washington, D.C. Bernie Sanders was left off the primary ballots. Now, I'm certain by now he's probably on there, but it was a big super goof where both Hillary and Sanders were almost left off the ballot completely because they turned in their stuff late, or the Democratic National Committee did, or whatever the situation was. I forget the information, but this is what's happening. This is what's happening, folks. CNN, okay, is basically reporting that Obama is attempting to take on the Democratic Party spot for the 2016 election, folks. This is no longer a conspiracy theory. This is factual. Okay? And look, I don't have to read any of this major stuff. I just have to go here and look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It speaks for itself. Hollywood fundraisers. Okay, so we know he's in with the mayor of West Hollywood, no doubt, among with other things. It mentioned other people, but I'm not gonna go into the who said what and when, where, and everything else. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually serious. This is actually serious, folks. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, CNN Politics. President Barack Obama. Okay? He's stepping up his role as Democratic Party top draw. Ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna fucking try, pardon my language, to run for a third term and win. This is no longer conspiracy. This is factual. Unless CNN is lying completely, which they probably could be. This is actually happening, folks. This is actually happening. So, with top dollar events are frequently scheduled in California and other places, he's basically just doing his thing and going place to place and getting high donors and various groups thereof with deep-pocketed donors. And moving around the wealthy enclaves across the country to capitalize on his popularity among deep-pocketed donors. Folks, this could actually happen. Dun 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 dun. This is not conspiracy. If CNN is actually telling the truth, which I would say they are at this point, folks, I would say this is actually true. And I would say he's actually doing this, folks. And how's he doing it? He's held 300 receptions, round tables, dinners, concerts, Q&As, and every method for collecting donations from wealthy Democratic Party operatives he's devised. And that was in the Hollywood fundraisers alone, ladies and gentlemen. So he's able to do this at the White House, ladies and gentlemen. This might actually happen. Barack Obama might actually get a third term. You're going to say no all you want, ladies and gentlemen. All you want. But remember, Trump was sent there to be fuel for the fire so Hillary can win. And Obama might just double-cross Hillary altogether. Who knows? Hillary might be her VP, or his VP. I don't know. I don't think Biden would want to touch this, but what the President of the United States wants, the President of the United States gets. And unfortunately, there are enough brain-dead idiots, lobbyists included, along with lawyers and judges, that have had it nice. Meanwhile, you and I have not. I only have two or three major complaints. But as it is right now, ladies and gentlemen, Barack Obama is technically running for the Democratic Party spot. Holy crap.